Okay, now we have the chopped tomato, green chili, turmeric powder, red chili powder, and salt to taste. I've mixed it. It's properly mixed now. Yeah. Now we'll add 3 glasses of water. We'll add 3 glasses of water. So you can take either 50 grams of prawns or 100 grams, because by the time you take out the tail and head, it will come to a small quantity. So I've just almost used 3 glasses of water, and we need to boil this very good. It needs to boil very good. Now it's getting boiled now. So I'm just giving a nice stir to the masala. So I'll repeat, the masala consists of 3 chopped tomato, 3-4 sliced green chili, you have salt to taste, and you have 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder and 4 tablespoons of red chili powder. So this needs to be boiling good. So by the time I can show you that I have the fried or the roasted dried prawns here after cleaning. So I took about 100 grams. So after cleaning, taking off the head and tail, it's only this much, so it's okay. So this is one of the popular curries which is commonly made in my hometown in down south Kerala. I love this. I've been eating this and growing this by eating this. I hope when you try making it, you will also like it. And I don't know how far people would love it, but yeah, anybody who loves prawns and anybody who loves dry fish would definitely like it. So we will let this boil now. We will close the lid and we'll let this boil. So we're just keeping this to boil for about 5 minutes. Good boil, we need it. So let's go. Okay guys, now the curry is getting boiled. So we would add the chopped green raw mango rather. Yeah, so that goes in. So this again. So what we need to do is we need to boil this till the time the water get dried. Little bit, not fully. So, and then the main ingredients comes in. So please ensure that you don't use a lot of turmeric powder. Just 1 tablespoon is more than enough. Spice, it's up to you. So I've just used 4 tablespoons of red chili. We need to give a good boil to this. We need to wait till the water gets dried up for a while. So guys, the curry is boiling now. As I told you, we have used 1 raw mango for the sourness. If you want a little bit more, you can just use a little bit of tamarind water. The tamarind is soaked in the water for some time, and you can use it. Not necessarily, so you can just use this a bit, and then you can see if you want some more. So now this needs to get boiled now. So I put the raw mango as well. The tomato need to be crushed and boiled, and then the water need to be a little bit more soaked. We need to give a bit more boil to this, and then we will do the rest for the curry. Right now the curry is almost getting dried. I'll just give it a mix. First of all, it's getting dried now. So I told you guys, 4 tablespoons of chili powder I've just mentioned, so you can change according to your spice and taste. So it should not be too spicy and too tangy, and so use the if you don't have raw mango, use only tamarind water, which I've shown you, and that to use properly. Yeah, use how much ever you want. So I've used this both, my raw mango and tamarind water. So now here comes the main ingredient. That's the catch. I've got the coconut paste. You should put this once the curry is boiling. So this curry is not going to be fully liquid. It's going to be slightly thick, semi-gravy kind of. So it's so good to have with rice. So we need to have. So let me just check if this is enough. So once you add the coconut, the curry color changes, and also you should need to add 1 glass of water if you wish to. Then we need to give this a really good boil. So this curry, as I told you, there are different versions. So what other people do, or few people do, is that they, after frying the shrimps or the prawns, they just grind it a bit to make it as a powder, and this pour after the curry is made. So the foundation is the curry and the smell of the dry fish. So I'm using only this much, so according there. So give a nice little stir, and this needs to be really boiling. Yeah. So you can see the difference. I've just taken the other curry out, which is made before without the coconut water. You can see the difference. What coconut gives the color to the curry. So now, if you have added too much spice, the coconut will give that balance. And you should definitely try this. I mean, So the first time we are shooting a video which is food related, and this is our first video rather. We would also be showing you different recipes from the north and the south, and we would also be taking you to different levels or different aspects of food and fashion and travel, and which will be coming later on. So I hope this curry you will love it. So let this get a good boil. Yeah. So guys, the curry is boiling now. The color has changed. So one more thing. So once we pour the coconut milk or the coconut paste, you can also add some water according to the consistency what you need. So as I told you, this curry should not be too watery. So it should be a little bit thick. So that's why we use the coconut milk. And you can boil this without any lid. So we have everything ready. So I just give a recap. So we have used 3 tomatoes. You can use again 2, no problem. 1 tablespoon of turmeric and chili powder, 2 or 3 tablespoons according to your spice, and mix it with turmeric and chili powder, the tomatoes and the green chili. Add some water, let it boil for a while. Put raw mangoes while boiling, and also you can use a little bit of tamarind to make it a bit more sour if the raw mango is not that sour. So, and once it is boiled, you can add the coconut milk or paste according to you. Give it a nice boil, and then we would add the dried prawns to it. Yeah, so I'll just show you. Right, the curry is now boiling. We should let this little bit dry. Yeah, so you can, not much, little bit. Now we are adding the roasted shrimps with the head and tail off. Remember, these are dried shrimps. Yeah, so you should clean it properly 3-4 times in the water, because we need to take off all the sand which is there. So I'm just adding the shrimps. Yeah, and we'll give just, so the final fragrance after all this is just because of the dried shrimps. I love it, and it's amazing. So guys, after adding the shrimps, the dry shrimps, you need to boil it for 5 minutes. You can keep the lid and let it dry.